I want to talk to you about something that each and every one of us faces, something that is as much a part of life as breathing. Obstacles. We all encounter them and they come in many forms. Some are small, some are life-changing, but all of them shape us in profound ways. Obstacles can be daunting, they can feel like immovable mountains standing between us and our dreams, but today I want to share with you why these obstacles are not barriers but stepping stones to your greatest achievements. I want to show you that within every challenge lies the seed of opportunity and that the power to overcome is already within you. First, let's understand what an obstacle really is. An obstacle is anything that stands in the way of your progress, anything that disrupts the smooth flow of your life. These can be external factors like financial difficulties, health issues, or societal barriers, but obstacles can also be internal: fear, self-doubt, lack of confidence, or negative self-talk. Many people see obstacles as negative, something to be avoided or feared, but in reality obstacles are a natural part of the journey of life. They are not there to stop you. They're there to challenge you, to test your resolve, and to help you grow. Imagine a river flowing toward the ocean. It encounters rocks, mountains, and other barriers along the way, but instead of stopping, the river finds a way around, over, or through these obstacles, carving a path that ultimately leads to its destination. Just like the river, you too have the power to overcome any obstacle that stands in your way, but to do this you need to shift your mindset. You need to start seeing obstacles not as barriers but as opportunities for growth and learning. One of the most powerful tools you have in overcoming obstacles is your perspective. How you perceive a challenge determines how you will respond to it. If you see an obstacle as insurmountable, then it will be, but if you see it as a challenge to be overcome, an opportunity to learn something new, then you have already won half the battle. Let me share a story with you. There was once a young boy who loved to run. He dreamed of becoming a great athlete, but he was born with a physical disability that made walking difficult, let alone running. Many people told him he would never achieve his dream, that his disability was too great an obstacle to overcome, but this boy had a different perspective. He didn't see his disability as a barrier, he saw it as a challenge to be overcome. He trained every day, pushing his body and mind to their limits, and eventually he not only learned to run but became a champion in his sport, inspiring millions around the world. What made the difference? It was his perspective. He chose to see his obstacle not as a barrier but as a stepping stone to his success. And this is a choice that each and every one of us can make. Another key to overcoming obstacles is learning to embrace failure. Yes, you heard that right. Embrace failure. In our society we are often taught to fear failure, to avoid it at all costs, but the truth is failure is one of the most powerful teachers we have. It is through failure that we learn our greatest lessons, that we grow and develop the resilience needed to overcome future obstacles. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. It is said that Edison failed over 1,000 times before finally creating a working light bulb. When asked about his failures, Edison famously replied, "I have not failed 1,000 times, I have successfully discovered 1,000 ways that do not work." Edison's story teaches us that failure is not the end but a crucial part of the journey to success. Every failure brings you one step closer to your goal, as long as you are willing to learn from it and keep moving forward. So when you encounter an obstacle and face failure, don't be discouraged. Embrace it, learn from it, and use it as a stepping stone to greater success. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to keep going even when the going gets tough. It is one of the most important qualities you can develop in overcoming obstacles. Resilience is not something you are born with, it is something you develop through experience, through facing challenges and learning to overcome them. One way to develop resilience is by setting small, achievable goals. When you face a large obstacle, it can be overwhelming, but by breaking it down into smaller, manageable tasks, you can build momentum and confidence as you achieve each one. Each small victory strengthens your resilience, making it easier to tackle the next challenge. Another way to build resilience is by cultivating a positive mindset. Focus on your strengths, on what you can do rather than what you can't. Surround yourself with positive influences, people who uplift and support you, who believe in your ability to overcome any obstacle, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. Acknowledge your efforts, celebrate your successes, and learn from your failures. Overcoming obstacles requires action. It's not enough to simply think positively or believe that you can overcome a challenge. You must take action even when it's difficult, even when you're afraid. Action is what turns dreams into reality, what transforms obstacles into opportunities. But where do you start? Start with what you can control. Focus on the things you can do today, no matter how small, that will bring you closer to overcoming your obstacle. Maybe it's making a phone call, reaching out for help, or taking the first step toward a new goal. Whatever it is, take that action today. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because there is no perfect moment. The time to act is now. And remember, you don't have to do it alone. Don't be afraid to ask for help, to seek support from others, whether it's friends, family, mentors, or professionals. There are people out there who want to see you succeed, who want to help you overcome your obstacles. Reach out to them, and together you can achieve great things. As you take action to overcome your obstacles, remember that success doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, effort, and persistence. You may face setbacks along the way, and that's okay. What matters is that you keep going, that you remain patient and persistent in your efforts. Think about the process of growing a tree. You plant a seed, water it, and care for it, but it doesn't become a tall, strong tree overnight. It takes time for the seed to grow, for roots to develop, and for the tree to reach its full potential. The same is true for you. Overcoming obstacles is a process, and it requires patience and persistence. So when you encounter an obstacle and feel like giving up, remember the tree, remember that great things take time and that every effort you make, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your goal. Keep watering your dreams, keep nurturing your goals, and eventually you will see the fruits of your labor. One of the most powerful lessons we can learn from overcoming obstacles is that adversity often brings out the best in us. It is in the face of challenges that we discover our true strength. Our resilience and our ability to overcome adversity forces us to dig deep to find resources within ourselves that we didn't know we had. Think about some of the greatest leaders and achievers in history. People like Nelson Mandela, Helen Keller, or Mahatma Gandhi. These individuals faced enormous obstacles, yet they rose above them to achieve incredible things. What made them different? It was their ability to find strength in adversity, to use their challenges as fuel for their success. You too have this strength within you. It may be buried deep, but it is there waiting to be unleashed. When you face an obstacle, don't shy away from it. Embrace it, knowing that it is an opportunity to discover your true strength and to achieve greatness. As you work to overcome your obstacles, one of the most important things you can have is faith. Faith in yourself, faith in your abilities, and faith in the process. Belief is a powerful force. When you believe in yourself and your ability to overcome challenges, you are more likely to take the actions needed to achieve your goals. But belief alone is not enough. You must also have faith in something greater than yourself, whether that's a higher power, the universe, or simply the belief that everything happens for a reason. This faith can give you the strength to keep going even when things seem impossible. Remember the story of David and Goliath. David, a young shepherd boy, faced a giant warrior named Goliath. Everyone around him believed that David had no chance of defeating Goliath, but David had faith in himself and in a higher power. Armed with only a sling and a few stones, David faced Goliath and defeated him. This story teaches us that faith can move mountains, that belief in yourself and in something greater can help you overcome even the most daunting obstacles. As I conclude, I want to leave you with this thought: the power to overcome any obstacle lies within you. It's not something external that you need to find. It's already a part of who you are. Life will always present challenges and there will always be obstacles in your path, but remember, these obstacles are not roadblocks. They are opportunities for growth, learning, and transformation. When you face a challenge, don't shy away from it. Embrace it with courage and determination. Change your perspective. See the obstacle as a stepping stone rather than a barrier. Embrace failure as a teacher, not a foe. Develop resilience by setting small goals, staying positive, and taking action no matter how small those steps might seem. Be patient and persistent, knowing that every effort brings you closer to your goal. Find strength in adversity and have faith in yourself and the process. You have within you all the tools you need to overcome any obstacle. It doesn't matter how big or small the challenge is. What matters is your response. Your journey is unique and the obstacles you face are part of that journey. They're there to shape you, to mold you into the person you are meant to be. So the next time you face an obstacle, remember this: you are stronger than you think, braver than you know, and more capable than you ever imagined. The power to overcome is not just within reach, it is within you. Embrace it, believe in it, and use it to turn your obstacles into opportunities.